What if I told you something extraordinary is happening inside you, and yet you have no idea about it? Every single day, beneath the surface of your normal routine, your body is carrying out a transformation that most people will never recognize. It doesn't announce itself with clear signs. Instead, it hides behind strange sensations, moments that feel random, unexplainable, even unsettling. A sudden tingling that sweeps across your skin, a breath that pauses in your chest as though time itself has stopped, colors that appear sharper, sounds that ring louder, emotions that flood you without warning. You dismiss them as quirks of the body. But what if they're not? What if they are proof that your chakras, the hidden energy centers guiding your mind, body, and spirit, are finally breaking open? For centuries, mystics have described the opening of chakras as the true beginning of awakening. But here's the truth: the symptoms are rarely what you expect. They don't feel spiritual at all. They feel mysterious. They feel strange. And yet, they are the clearest evidence that your energy is awakening. Today, you will discover 5 of the most mysterious symptoms that prove your chakras are finally opening. And chances are, you've already felt some of them. When you hear the phrase chakra opening, it might sound mystical or abstract, but in reality, it simply means that energy which was once blocked or dormant within you has begun to flow more freely. Think of it like a river that has been clogged by stones and debris. Once the blockage is cleared, the water rushes forward, bringing life and vitality back to the land. In the same way, chakra opening brings energy back to your mind, body, and spirit. Different traditions explain this in their own ways. In yoga and Ayurveda, it is seen as the natural unfolding of your life force, known as prana. In modern spiritual circles, it's described as an energetic alignment that leads to greater awareness, balance, and even healing. The symptoms you feel are not random, they are the ripples of energy moving through you. The 7 main chakras run from the base of your spine to the crown of your head: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Each one governs a unique aspect of your life, from survival to love to spiritual connection. And when they open, you don't just feel different, you start to live differently. One of the first and most mysterious symptoms you may notice when your chakras are opening is something called paresthesia. This isn't the medical kind linked to nerves, but a sacred tingling that feels almost alive. Imagine sitting quietly in meditation, and suddenly you sense tiny vibrations in your hands, a subtle buzzing in your spine, or the sensation of gentle pulses flowing through your head. At times, it may even feel as though tiny ants are crawling across your skin, yet there is no physical cause. This happens because energy is moving. As your chakras begin to open, currents of prana start breaking through areas that were once blocked. The root chakra at the base of your spine may release a strong surge, or the crown chakra at the top of your head may radiate a tingling as it connects you to higher awareness. In these moments, you are not just feeling your body, you are feeling energy itself in motion. Throughout history, spiritual seekers have described these sensations as milestones. In ancient retreats and monasteries, students would often report tingling as a mark of progress during meditation practices. They understood that this wasn't a random nerve twitch, it was the body adjusting to higher flows of energy. When you feel it, the best response is not to panic or try to control it. Instead, observe. Take a few slow breaths. Place your feet on the ground and imagine roots growing into the earth. These grounding techniques help balance the intensity. If you walk barefoot on grass, use earthy scents like sandalwood, or simply touch your hands to your heart, the tingling will feel less overwhelming and more like a companion on your journey. Remember, paresthesia during chakra opening is not a warning sign. It is a gift. It's your body's way of letting you know that something invisible is becoming visible, that your energy is no longer asleep, but awakening. Another mysterious symptom of chakra opening is sudden breathlessness. This doesn't come from climbing stairs or medical conditions. It arrives in unexpected moments while you're meditating, practicing deep breathing, or even when you suddenly receive what feels like a download of spiritual insight. Your breath may catch, pause, or feel momentarily stuck. In yogic traditions, this is often linked to an overload of prana, your life energy. As energy surges upward, especially through the heart chakra, it can feel as though the air itself is too full to take in. Sometimes, this breathlessness happens in the chest when your heart begins to expand emotionally. The body pauses as if to say, "Wait, something powerful is happening here." What makes this symptom paradoxical is that it feels uncomfortable and sacred at the same time. You may feel slightly panicked, yet also deeply aware, almost as though your breath is bowing to something greater flowing through you. Many describe it as being blown away, not by fear, but by awe. Emotions can surge alongside it. You may cry without knowing why, laugh spontaneously, or sit in total stillness, as if suspended outside of time. These are all signs that your body is adjusting to new energy levels. Of course, it is important to listen to your body. If breathlessness is persistent or distressing, always consult a doctor. Spiritual awakening never asks you to ignore your health. But when it happens in short, mysterious moments, especially during meditation, it's often your body's way of resetting itself. If this happens, don't fight it. Stop what you're doing, relax your shoulders, and allow yourself to surrender. Place your hand on your heart and breathe slowly. In these pauses, you are not losing your breath, you are gaining a new rhythm of life. Imagine walking outside one day, and suddenly the world feels completely different. Colors appear brighter, as if the sky itself has been repainted. Sounds feel sharper. You notice the chirping of birds, the hum of traffic, even the rustle of leaves with an intensity you've never experienced. Emotions swell easily, both yours and others, and it feels as though reality itself has turned its volume up. This overwhelming rush is another mysterious sign of chakra opening. It often happens when multiple chakras are activated at once, or when Kundalini energy begins to rise through your system. Your senses are no longer dull, they are awake, alive, and receiving more input than usual. Sometimes this feels blissful. You might stand in a crowd and suddenly feel as though you are flowing in perfect harmony with everyone around you, connected to the rhythm of existence. Other times, it can feel overwhelming. Bright lights, loud noises, or chaotic spaces may suddenly feel unbearable. This is because your nervous system is recalibrating to the new flow of energy. When this happens, integration is key. Try sensory meditation. Sit quietly and focus on one sense at a time. Listen deeply to sound or gaze at a single candle flame. Journaling can also help you process what you're experiencing. And if the world feels too loud, allow yourself moments of retreat. Step into nature, where sensory input is balanced and nurturing. Don't mistake this rush for chaos. It is not a loss of control, it is an expansion. Your body is teaching you to live in a reality where nothing is muted. Every sound, every color, every feeling becomes a doorway into presence. It is a reminder that your energy body is alive, and that awakening is not just about peace, it is also about intensity. As your chakras open, another extraordinary symptom can emerge: whole brain synchronization. This is when the left and right hemispheres of your brain begin to work together in harmony. Normally, one side dominates, logic on the left, creativity on the right. But when your energy awakens, something mysterious happens. Both sides begin to fire in unison, creating a state of clarity and brilliance that feels almost supernatural. You may notice this when you suddenly understand a complex idea without effort, or when creative inspiration flows so freely that words, art, or solutions pour out of you. Time may feel suspended, as though your mind has entered a higher gear. Scientists have measured this state in advanced meditators. Brainwave patterns show unusual coherence when deep meditation or spiritual ecstasy is reached. Spiritually, this often aligns with the activation of the third eye and crown chakras, gateways to higher wisdom. In this state, you may feel like your brain is no longer divided. Instead of battling between thinking and feeling, both move as one. This can lead to insights about your life, your purpose, or even the nature of reality itself. To nurture this, practices such as alternate nostril breathing, binaural beats, or visualization exercises can help. These techniques encourage your brain hemispheres to communicate and synchronize. Whole brain synchronization is not just about intelligence, it is about wholeness. It shows you that awakening is not only spiritual, but deeply practical. You become more capable of solving problems, more creative in expression, and more balanced in decision-making. It is proof that chakra opening touches every part of you, including your very mind. Perhaps the most mystical symptom of chakra opening is the sudden ability to see auras. You may notice faint colors around people, shimmering halos, or subtle glows around plants and objects. At first, it might be fleeting, just a flash of light or a band of color in dim lighting. But as your third eye chakra strengthens, these visions become more vivid. Throughout history, spiritual healers and sensitives have described aura vision as a natural gift that awakens when energy channels clear. It is said that every living being radiates an energy fingerprint, and when your chakras open, you finally begin to perceive it. Sometimes, this vision feels startling. You might see a bright blue glow around someone speaking their truth, or a warm green halo when someone is full of compassion. Other times, you might sense darker shades that signal stress, fatigue, or hidden emotions. This ability is not about judgment, it is about deeper understanding. Aura vision allows you to see beyond words and actions into the energy that drives them. To nurture this gift, you can practice meditation that focuses on the third eye, located between your eyebrows. A soft gaze exercise, looking gently at a person or object without focusing too hard, can also help. Some people even sketch what they see to strengthen their perception. Of course, discernment is essential. Always balance spiritual vision with awareness of physical reality. But when aura vision unfolds, celebrate it. It is a rare reminder that life is more than what meets the ordinary eye. While these symptoms are powerful signs of awakening, it's important to remain mindful. Not every tingling, breathlessness, or vision is spiritual. Sometimes the body signals a medical concern that should not be ignored. If you experience persistent or painful symptoms, always seek medical advice first. Spiritual growth works hand in hand with physical health, not against it. Chakra awakening symptoms are usually subtle, temporary, and often bring positive shifts in your mood or awareness. They feel mysterious, but they don't typically cause harm. Always honor both your spirit and your body, because true awakening requires balance in all dimensions. The beauty of chakra opening is that it doesn't just change your energy, it transforms your whole life. You begin to notice better emotional balance, clearer thinking, and even improvements in physical health. These changes remind you that mind, body, and spirit are never separate. Every time you feel a mysterious symptom, see it as a message. Your system is healing and expanding. Journaling your experiences, sharing them with trusted friends, or joining a supportive community can help you celebrate your progress. Awakening is not meant to isolate you. It is meant to connect you. As you've seen, chakra opening is not just a concept. It is a lived experience. It whispers through your body with tingling vibrations, pauses your breath in awe, rushes your senses to full volume, synchronizes your mind into brilliance, and even reveals colors of energy you never thought you could see. These mysterious symptoms are not accidents. They are confirmations. They are the universe's way of saying, you are awakening. And while they may sometimes confuse you or even unsettle you, they are gifts guiding you toward a deeper truth. Now, I invite you to reflect. Have you felt these symptoms in your own life? Have you noticed the tingling, the breathless pauses, the rush of everything, or glimpses of light around others? If so, your chakras are speaking to you. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your journey. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you, and subscribe for more deep explorations into mind, spirit, and consciousness. And always remember this: chakra opening is not a final destination. It is the beginning of profound transformation. Every step you take unlocks deeper wisdom, deeper connection, and deeper peace. Trust the process, because your awakening is unfolding exactly as it should.